The girl merely touched the pony. Now! And the horse unexpectedly dropped dead on the spot. Since childhood, her mother, Sindra, had made Sophie wear gloves. Whether eating or sleeping, she was never allowed to take them off. Anyone or any animal she touched with her bare hands would mysteriously die, just like that horse. Because of this, everyone believed Sophie was possessed by the devil, and some even threatened to drive them out of town. Left with no other options, Sindra sought out a doctor named Dutton, paying him to escort them to a distant town, where a renowned priest could perform an exorcism. Once the price was agreed upon, they set out early the next morning. But that night, as they rested, a sudden gunshot rang out. Bandits immediately seized Sindra, forcing Dutton to discard his sidearm, which one of them then kicked into the campfire. At first, Dutton assumed they were only after money and valuables, but after taking their possessions, the outlaws attempted to abduct Sophie as well. Suddenly, Billy, he wrestled with the male bandit, and in the struggle, the outlaw's gun went off accidentally, striking the female bandit directly in the eye. The injured woman immediately fled in panic. Seizing the opportunity, Sindra grabbed the pistol from the fire and finished off the male bandit. However, all their supplies had been taken by the fleeing woman. Soon, Sophie began showing signs of severe dehydration, so at first light, Dutton rose early and collected dew from the stones, managing to give Sophie just enough water to keep her going. The four then continued their journey. Before long, they spotted what looked like a campsite up ahead. Overjoyed, they hurried toward it. The camp was occupied by an elderly woman and her 2 adult children. Fortunately, the woman had ample water, and she let the travelers drink their fill. Yet something felt off. The old woman's son kept his face covered the entire time, and her daughter sat motionless in a chair. Meanwhile, Dutton, struggling with a craving for alcohol, slipped behind a wagon to take a sip from his flask. There, he noticed a baby's cradle inside one of the wagons, even though there was no infant among the elderly woman's group. A sudden, ominous premonition gripped him.